lives one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
Hello, this is Kimmy Kim with Elation Radio. I am proud to announce that I've joined the initiative of Black Men Will Vote in 2020. Pick up your baton today. The purpose of this movement is to exercise your right to vote and to make sure that you're voting responsibly. We must hold the candidate responsible based on what they say they will do for our communities. For more information, please visit Black Men Will Vote. You can visit their website at bmwvotein2020.com or search for them on social media. Thank you so much for your time, and have a blessed day.
Has anyone ever told you that you were a boy? Have they told you how valuable you really are? He gave you the moon, the stars, the sun. He gave you everything. He gave you the pearls, the fur, the diamond necklace, and the ring. He told you that you were his queen and that you two would never part. How many other women has he said that to? And then he broke your heart. Girl, I can't let you stay in this place. But that was so long ago. Can I tell you you're blessed? You have to remind yourself. Come on, say it with me. I'm more than a conqueror. You're more than a conqueror. Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so you have to remind yourself. Come on, say it with me. I'm more than a conqueror. You're more than a conqueror. Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so beautiful. 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 Girl, you don't let your light shine. Can I tell you that you are vibrant, creative, you're blessed, extraordinary in all your ways. Much more. Let your light shine. Your words. Girl, you're so beautiful. 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 Girl, you are so beautiful. He gave you the moon, the stars, the sun. He gave you everything. He gave you the pearls, the fur, the diamond necklace, and the ring.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Beyond the Radio
Welcome to Beyond the Radio, and you better be smiling. Beyond the fences in the building. Hey. Welcome to another beautiful Sunday. Welcome to Beyond the Radio. Shout out to the Elation family. We are in the building. It's your main man, David Benton. I am in the building. Yes. Shay Samuel, she will not be in the building with us physically, but you know she's right here with us in spirit. She had to do some hosting today, and she was sharing herself with her family. So, and plus she have a big week coming, so y'all keep the woman of God in prayer. And I just want to tell everyone, you better be smiling. Because if you ain't smiling, I want you to get off the line right now. Let me tell you why. Because you're in the way. That's right. I don't need your bad energy. You know, I'm like, you got to get away from me. That's right. So let's see who else is in the building with us, and y'all. And if you already been listening, then you know who it is. Jerry, are you in the building?
I'm all up in the building, man, and smiling, y'all. How is everybody doing?
Yes, true too. Hey, man, Super Bowl was last week, brother. Super Bowl was last week.
Uh-huh.
Oh, are you happy or are you sad? You tell me.
Man, look here. I've been waiting on this win for 50 years, and I ain't 50, y'all. But Kansas City Chiefs, I've been running with them for years. I'm elated.
Right.
Hey.
You say for 50, hey, when you were just a thought.
I thought. I was going, come on, let's do it again. Yeah, I'm so happy, man.
It was an awesome game. I looked at the game. You know, it was a good game, man. You know, shout out to both teams, man. You know, to be able to really play into a successful league where they can support their families and you know, get out of them financial burdens. I think that's what's more important about things like that. And I wish more of the athletes would see more of that. You know, man. It's definitely important, man. Like, think about it, bro. They're making millions of dollars. Yeah. And you hear so much stuff in the news, man. It's like, man, can I have some? Just give it to me, man. I'll show you how to do it right.
It is a wonderful thing, man. A very entertaining game, and I love it. You know, you have to look at it as it's a wonderful blessing to do something, to get paid to do something that you love to do.
Yes, man. Yes. To get paid to just do something, you know, like I love football. As much as I loved football, basketball ended up being my sport, but I loved football more. Basketball was the sport I excelled in the most. And what sports taught me was the value of team, letting me know in order to win, our goal is to win not just this game. This hard game, we got to keep our record good enough so we can get to our goal. And that's to win a championship. Yeah. And watch this. You don't want just the district championship. You don't want just the region championship. You don't even want the state. You rather have a national. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's steps, man. It's steps, and that's what, like, sports taught me the value of of having a team around you, and the only way you can conquer this goal is we all have to be like-minded. We all have to be willing to work. We all have to put in the work and come together as a body of believers.
Mm-hmm.
To believe, you have to be a body to understand that we want to win not just the district, not just the region.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, if I'm in high school, I take the state, but I'd rather have the national. You know, so it's like, and that's how I look at it. But, man, that's just how it, us guys, it's just us guys tonight.
Oh, it's just us. It's just us, y'all. Yeah,
it's just us, man, So, we're going to talk about sports tonight. We probably didn't get to talk about sports next week. So, we might as well go ahead and, talk about sports tonight, Why not? Hey, just us guys. Why can't we do that? You got your feet popped up, Truto?
Well, a little taste.
I said, do ya? I'm talking about, do you got your, with your feet propped up and you cross your feet? Did you got to do it? Is they propped up and you cross them?
Oh, yes. I'm very relaxed. Very relaxed. Yes, I am.
Hey, that's when you put on your footies, to have them footies with the little ball in the back.
Oh, don't forget the grippers on the bottom now, because can't slip. I got my slippers on. Yes,
hey, beyond the fence, we sell socks like that, brother.
Oh, yes, we surely do.
That's the royalty socks. Telling people they purple socks, and you tell people to walk in your royalty. And then watch I pitch this one. See that grip at the bottom? That's how you get a grip on life. And show how you're grounded. Won't slip up on the ground and show you're grounded. Did I speak? Did I speak something?
Well, you just said something. That is.
I spoke something. I said I spoke something. Yes, I did. Truto, we got a show tonight, and I know you are ready, my brother.
Oh, man. Yes, sir. Ready.
Hey, man. True. Kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, men and women of the Most High God, tonight we give you Jerry Truto Allen because he has a subject for you guys and women. Yes. For you, Truto, would you please have the floor, my brother?
Yes, I appreciate that. First of all, I'd like to say, love everybody, and yes, make sure you smile. But, we're looking at tonight encouragement in the wilderness. Woo. What we mean by the wilderness, we all know that it's always a great thing to be encouraged, and we are very strong people when things are going good. But when we're looking at when things go bad, how do we stay encouraged during the bad times?
And it's difficult. It's difficult, and I'll be the first one to tell you, if I say that I don't get down during the bad times, I'll be telling y'all a story. So Truto, this is the hard truth, so I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yes, I go through it. I know everybody do it, and we always wonder, wow, okay, what can we do? I always start off from a biblical standpoint. I kind of want to hit us there. You look at, I got to talk about my guy David. You know David. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Oh, David. And I always look at 1 Samuel 30:6, and it speaks about David encouraging himself. Now, remember if he wasn't in a bad situation at that time, they were talking about stoning him. And wow, you think about encouraging yourself when you're looking at people that want to stone you. Now, we understand, kings and queens, stoning means you want to hurt me badly. More than likely, take me out. And to be encouraged to encourage himself. And when I look at that, I kind of think to myself, I'm like, I have to think about David. I'm like, David must have been thinking about, okay, well, I know I'm in a bad time, but what resonates in me? What do I got in me? In me that's going to make me be encouraged during a time where, just basically telling the truth, my own people want to kill me. They want to take me out. And, I always hit us with this. We always know, like, greater is he that is in who? In me. And I just know at that time, David had to just start thinking about what is inside me. I'm awesome. I'm great. Man, what resonates in me, he breathed the breath of life in me. So what do I have in me that's going to help me overcome this? You know me, I always have this thing, and I say it's called the you factor. All roads lead back to you. A lot of times we put ourselves on the back burner. It's not about you. It is. Everything is about you.
Hey, let's talk about that David thing for a second. I want to intercede on that David thing.
Okay, go ahead.
The most important part, what I want everyone to realize about David is this king that wasn't even the king yet due to Saul's presence still. And he respected Saul so much, even though he could have killed him. But he's a man of character. He's a man of standard. The same man is trying to take him out. He did not lay a hand on him because he knew to touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. He still was obedient. Let me tell you why. We say be obedient to God. Only thing God is telling you, you need to be obedient to you. You need to have good character.
Amen. That's right.
I designed every last one of you to be able to get along because I gave you a skill. And the skill is called, it's a part of your brain. We gave us enough, this thing called sense. Make sense of it. Use your brain more. Use your mind more. Make more intelligent decisions. We'll say be guided by the Holy Spirit. But you have to manifest what's in you to the people. So if what's in you is evil, you're going to produce evil to someone. They're causing harm to them. So guess what? That's abomination of God's word because God don't want us to harm another person, whether it's physically or mentally. I mean, you get what I'm saying? So with David, and watch this, what's even more powerful about David, even though he was going through this man, this anointed king, this is the same David that slayed Goliath. He definitely could have slayed Saul. That was easy for him. So my thing is, in Kings and Queens, in the middle of despair, now it's like, in the middle of my despair, how can I still keep my integrity? You get what I'm saying? He still never got out of character because he knew who he was. He knew what he was destined for. So now us as people, we got to say, even though we're going through this stage in our life, we're going through a certain thing, are we going to allow our circumstance to get us out of character? And we make irrational decisions in things that we'll regret later because we know it can be a hindrance not only to our life but to the existence of someone else's life, if that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
But go on, my brother. I had to make that point because this is the same guy that killed Goliath. And it's like you got to have some encouragement to even resort back to that. Like, okay, I killed Goliath, but look what I'm going through, man. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's wild, man. It's wild. But continue, my brother.
Oh, yeah. So that was my first biblical standpoint on it. But then I'm going to hit you with another biblical standpoint. I want to go where Jesus was being ministered, taken care of by the angels. Now, we know, Matthew 4 and 11, that's what it speaks of. And we know that at the time, the devil had come to tempt him. And then, after he had left, it said the angels came and they ministered to him. And it leads back to how we was talking about sports. First of all, we said that we showed that David encouraged himself.
Yeah,
but you notice, right?
With that, I want to say, like, with Jesus, it's so awesome. Because remember now, he had to be comforted. This was right before he was about to get on the cross. Remember, he went on the mountain and he prayed so hard that the blood started coming out his pores.
Yes.
He was in anguish and despair for blood to start coming out your pores through the sweat. You got blood and sweat mixed in all together because he knows, like, I'm about to go through this excruciating pain.
Yes.
And it's like, just please take this cup of suffering away from me. And that's when the angels came and they started comforting him. But continue to keep going, bro, because I see where you're going with it, and it's powerful.
Yeah. Yes. I'm coming. We was just a few minutes ago, we was talking about sports and the two sports, and I'm trying to see this with sports, and a lot of times we get in so discouraged in the wilderness, we tend to forget we have like-minded people who has the same positive energy that we got. And a lot of times, they're there to comfort us. You realize in looking at Jesus being comforted, we need to comfort too. We need to be comforted too. And when to keep up your encouragement, there are people that come around. I always say to myself, and if anybody didn't know me, I always make myself accessible to people. I speak. I say, hey, how you doing? How's your family? And I always open up a conversation with people because I never want people not to be able to talk to me because it's liable to be a time that you see, Truto, and I ain't smiling. But let me go see. I got a word for him. You all right? Well, I'm going through. You're going to be all right, Truto. Lift your head up. And that energy of being comfort is the second tool that can help us in times of the wilderness. Because we know kings and queens, making no mistake about it. If you lived enough years, times get rough. It's rough on all of us. And our encouragement and can lead us to, like they were saying earlier, we can get out of ourselves, and do things that is not pleasing for ourselves or anybody around us. And we always have to remember, you look at it, this is amazing. You look at it, this is Jesus. We know who Jesus is, right? You're looking at this, and you're like, wow, this is Jesus. And look at the angels coming and comforting him. When somebody comes to you with comfort, that means you're in need of something. They knew he was in need of something. As me and David, we talk all the time. If y'all don't know, we talk all the time about tools. That's one of our favorite words. You know, we talk about the things that's going on, and then we say to ourselves, okay, what Truto? What about some tools? Because tools are here to rebuild what has been taken away from what is going on with you. You know what I mean? You got to get these tools. So what tools do we need? And you know what? I might have a nail, but David done brought me a hammer. I go over here to Shay, she brought me some more wood. Now I got some tools. And believe it or not, sometimes people don't just bring you tools, they help you rebuild yourself.
Amen.
So that encouragement through that bad time helps us to rebuild and keep our encouragement during the time of wilderness.
Amen. Now, well, I want to intercede with you with the Jesus, you know, because we have us as people, man. You know, even though we go through these hard times and we going through this thing, it's called life.
Yes.
And that's what we all have to understand. None of us is exempt from going through life, right?
Right.
Now it's like we got to figure out, okay, how do we want to go through life? And I think Truto, happiness is all in your mind.
Yes.
Because, and I say this because we all have an opinion. Like, you might like to go to the beach, and I might hate the beach. That doesn't mean that the beach is great. It doesn't mean that the beach sucks. It just means that you love the beach, and I hate the beach. It's a thing of an opinion. So if you go to the beach, you're going to be happy. If I go to the beach, I'm going to be not happy. So I'm saying, look, I'm unhappy. And you're like, but it's a beach here. You have every right to be happy. And I'm like, but I hate the beach. And you're looking like, well, maybe it's something wrong with you because the beach is awesome. And I'm like, well, actually, the beach sucks because people get killed at the beach. They either drown, they get bit by a shark, or a jellyfish. I've seen it. I've seen Jaws. If you've seen the movie, I don't like the beach, man.
I don't like it.
I've seen the movie. So it's one of those things, like, it's based on an opinion. So let's talk about let's go back to the Jesus, right? This is the same Jesus who is above the angels. The same ones that is up under his creation, right? Are the same ones who submit to him in heaven is the same one who is coming to comfort him right here on earth. Because now he allowed them to have that authority over him while he was in his flesh. Like when I say flesh, men and women of God, I'm talking about our body, our regular body, our skin. Not he was in the flesh, he was full of sin. No, like literally his body. So, it takes a lot of humility to say, okay, the ones that I created are about to comfort me. You know, I'm going to submit for this. Like, Father, take this cup of suffering, and here come these beings that are really subject up under me, like way up under me. But watch this. Us as human beings, I think the biggest misconception is we'll look at that and feel that we should have the same platform as Christ because we're supposed to be Christ-like. And I think it's unfair to Christ because where the angels came and, comforting him, we have to understand this. Men could not comfort him because they couldn't comprehend who he was, like not to its full capacity. So he had to have like-minded beings to come and comfort him. That was the only way because, see, it's a different language. In the spiritual realm, it's a different language. Remember, the Bible says you got angels of men, you got language, you say tongues of men and tongues of angels, right? So they speak a different language. They come from a different, it's more like-minded. Now, God, the Father said, I'm going to send your people to you. So right here on this earth, us as mere human beings, mortal beings, we have people like-minded right here around us, just like us, and we'll reject them. We'll reject them because we're looking for the same angelic beings to come and do the same thing for us. We're not qualified for that. We're not qualified for that. It's not meant for us to do that. That's why we have each other, and that's why we have these principles right here to tell you how to live a productive life. This is why we have to look at each other with love. It is important. But we, instead of us saying, okay, I have this person who really cares for me, you have your mom or your dad who really loves you, and guess what we'll do? Be disobedient to them. We sit up here asking God, we sit up here praying and crying out, Lord, help me. And people are wanting to help you, but it's hard for people to help you when you're not helping yourself. And I'm not even talking about like financially. I'm talking about spiritually, mentally. If you're not trying to move forward spiritually and elevate, then you're going to be stagnated. And don't nobody want a person with baggage to hold them down. And I'm talking about spiritual baggage to where you can't grow. So with Jesus, these same beings that came and who's up under his authority, he submitted to them. And that was where the encouragement comes from. So we have to realize when people come in love, see, Jesus recognized, he was comforted because he recognized who they were. Then by the Spirit, if you have that spirit that you say you have, then you're going to recognize when people really care for you. You're going to recognize when people really love you, and they trying to be there for you and help you and be supportive. And we'll still say, Lord, just don't nobody support me. But then the people that's right there, right beside you, right, crying with you, are the ones that you take your frustration out on. Because when you look in the mirror, you only see failure. And that's not true. You didn't fail. You're just going through something. Because we'll look at going through something like, I failed in life. No, it's just you're literally going through a transition of life, and it's difficult. My girlfriend left me, because you loved her, and it's difficult. But eventually, you're going to heal from that process. But if you drink it or snort it or smoke it or pop the pill or whatever to try to take that pain away, still going to be gone. So you have people around you that's like-minded, a family, instead of you looking for the person with the wings to come down and just watch this. This the wings. That's the wings, Truto. Can you hear the wings?
Yeah, I hear the wings. I hear them.
Y'all waiting for them wings. Y'all waiting to hear that. Y'all waiting to hear. Hey, y'all waiting to feel them feathers get your face. Hey, you're going to be waiting for a long time. Because the Bible clearly say that be careful how you treat strangers, because some has entertained angels unaware. See?
Yes.
The Bible says it. Not David Benton, not Annie Faye's son. The Bible.
Right.
So we have to be careful how we entertain and how we treat one another, because we'll pray for this comfort. We'll pray, and we have people right here who is designed not just specifically for you, but they are designed for a specific purpose, and you may fall into that purpose. And guess what? You have a purpose as well, and that person may fit to the design of your purpose. Because iron sharpens iron. For where I'm weak, you are strong. And that's how we get along in this world. I might not be a 5-star chef, but I'm definitely a great mechanic. And as long as it's cars, you're going to need your car fixed. Okay, I'm not a good mechanic, but you know what? I'm really a great barber. Can't cook, but I definitely can cut hair very well. And you know what? There's humans, so there's always going to be a need for a barber.
Yes.
Everyone have their own ability. Everyone have their own skill. And when these people come in comfort, you know who you are. You should know your purpose. And if you don't know your purpose, this is the night right now, tonight, to start figuring it out. Because we'll ask God for this and don't recognize when we get the blessing. So we gon' Truto, let's go. Can we go to some music? Can we go to some music? Or like us, some music. Some music. Yes, you hear some music. Can I hear it? Or I can beatbox. Lord, Victor, so wonderful, awesome, just so great, powerful, oh, so beautiful, omnipresent, marvelous, Alpha, Omega. I just gotta tell you, just magnificent.
Baby boy on the track.
Lord, you're wonderful and magnificent, so powerful, strong, and omnipotent. You know everything, you omniscient. When you start something, you always finish it. From Revelation, starting back to Genesis, you're the record holder, no need for Guinnesses. Heaven is home, your throne's the premises. Alpha and Omega never is diminishing. You turn madmen into gentlemen, you're the prescription, no need for medicine. You're so perfect, great, and intelligent. You are the president of all presidents. So many masses inside your residence. Messages from your angels is heaven sent. Jesus Christ is who you blessed us with. And the Holy Spirit is what you left us with. You're magnificent.
Lord, you're the best thing that ever happened in my life. You are.
Man, you're magnificent.
Lord, you're the best thing that ever happened in my life. You are.
You magnificent, hey, you made the heavens first. The sun, stars, moon, the whole universe. And spoke existence to this whole planet Earth. And formed man straight up out the dirt. You're the Father, gave everything birth. The explanation, how much you were worth. You're living water, so we'll never thirst. Blessed spiritually, although my flesh cursed. Angelic beings are always at work. You invented disciples to create church. You know everything, you don't have to research. You a healer, doctor, surgeon, nurse. You move forward, you don't have to reverse. You just act, you don't have to rehearse. God to see me through the pain and hurt and show mercy to what we deserve. You're magnificent.
Lord, you're the best thing that ever happened in my life.
You're magnificent.
You are. Man, you're magnificent. Lord, you're the best thing that ever happened in my life. You are.
You magnificent, made the oceans and trees, lakes, ponds, creeks, every water stream. Articulate, creative, everything. Gave us voices so we can all sing. Lord of lords and King of all kings. You taught Joseph how to interpret dreams. You made silver and gold say ching ching. Made every diamond go bling bling. Salvation, you gave it to us for free. You made the summer, fall, winter, and the spring. I'm so proud to be on the winning team. JESUSGOD. You made the grass, flowers, roses, trees, fruits and vegetables, and planted all seeds. Perfect in all your ways, yes indeed. This is my letter to thank you for blessing me. You're magnificent.
Lord, you're the best thing that ever happened in my life.
You're magnificent.
You are.
Lord, you're magnificent.
Lord, you're the best thing that ever happened in my life. You are.
I just want to tell you, thank you, Lord, for everything you've done for me. Thank you for sending your son, Jesus
Christ to die for my sins. Everything you did for me is not in vain. I know we live in a crooked and corrupted world, but I appreciate you for all things. You're all in all. I just want to tell you thank you. I love you. You appreciate it. Even within my heart. I love you. Amen.
Everything they do is in-house.
In-house music group.
Oh, yeah, we preaching this evening. Everybody is shining and glistening. We screaming while demons are whistling. Nobody is paying attention. We're preaching, nobody is listening. These judges ain't giving no bail. Building church houses in jail. Send you away for years, like on bread, molded and stale. Preaching, this is how they react. Nourish the scum like rats. The crumb from the table feed cats. And that is a natural fact. Young people strapped with them gats. They'll block 13 over pack. The fact the gone ain't coming back. Show represent with the tax. You rather do wrong than right. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Jump in the dark, look for the light. He's the way, the truth, and the light. There's too much heat on the streets. Not enough people in charge. My homie is covered in dirt. Now tell me what good is that word? There's too much heat on the streets. Not enough people in charge. My homie is covered in dirt. Now tell me what good is that shirt? There's too much heat on the streets. Not enough people in charge. My homie is covered in dirt. Now tell me what good is that word? There's too much heat on the streets. Not enough people in charge. My homie is covered in dirt. Now tell me what good is that shirt? Dreams are grand to living in anger. Some victims are innocent, pay the cost. Kill it, pray to be the boss. I'm praying for families who had a loss. Because of your ignorance, people are sad. Grieving bereaved, the moms and dads, sisters and brothers, uncles and nieces. Weapons destroy, rip bodies to pieces. Forgiveness you won't, worse than we should. Chose to do bad, you could've did good. After the fact, you humble yourself. Before a minute where even is 12. Vengeance is mine, thus said the Lord. Sharpen your tools, you rabbit your boys. It's all of your set, but now you regret. Your actions and lives, they ended in death. There's too much heat on the street. Not enough people in charge. My homie is covered in dirt. Now tell me what good is that word? There's too much heat on the streets. Not enough people in charge. My homie is covered in dirt. Now tell me what good is that shirt? There's too much heat on the streets. Not enough people in charge. My homie is covered in dirt. Now tell me what good is that word? There's too much heat on the streets. Not enough people in charge. My homie is covered in dirt. Now tell me what good is that shirt?
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio. And you better be smiling.
Beyond the fences in the building.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio. Yes, and if you're just tuning back in with us, this is Beyond the Radio. This is your host, David Benton, and Jerry Truto Allen, and we are talking about how to, shall I say, maneuver through the dark times of your life without giving in and giving up because of the world. Did I kind of sound pretty good on that one? I think I kind of practiced that one.
Yes, you can kind of tell. I mean, your language was very sharp on that, brother.
Yes, I
loved it.
Thank you. I was really into it. You know, I had that was my anchor man approach. That's the anchor man approach. See how I angled that? I call it the anchor man. See, I named it. So the anchor man. I call it the anchor man. See? See how my boy said
anchor man.
Yes. So
I loved it.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Yeah.
You see it? Beyond the.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. See, because when I be like, yeah, welcome to Beyond the Radio, y'all better be smiling, man, and they don't be smiling. So when I be like, welcome to Beyond the Radio, you better be smiling or else. And they'd be like, oh, we smiling. They just love it. That's my anchor man. It's called the anchor. Yes. Okay, we're back.
Yes.
Truto, you have
what's going on? Well, I always, me myself, I look at, I want to speak about, I got to get on the energy part of things. We tend to forget sometimes that, we are full of energy.
Yes.
Energy.
Yes.
And energy, energy is transferable. Energy is transferable.
And from God. You feel me? It's like, that's from God. That's a blessing. But keep going. I'm sorry. I got emotional again. Go ahead.
Yeah, you did. And you look at it, we know, we've heard it all our lives, when 2 or 3 are gathered and touching in my name, there should be also. So look at that kinetic energy. That's what it's called, kinetic energy, because energy is transferable. And you look at the energy of being around and close to people who are, I truly say to myself, I say people are sent to you because people notice, something ain't right there. So, hey there, what's going on? And they gravitate because energy also draws. It's transferable and it draws you closer. And, when you see that, you bring that energy. And us, as we say, I always go here a lot of times, and I love what David said earlier, we have friends, I say co-workers sometimes, and, I'm the boss, and David's my co-worker, and I'm down, and he come with some encouragement in times where I really need it. And I don't have the humility to accept it because I'm his boss. I'm his boss. He didn't, as you say, you didn't spread the wings. I don't see the feathers coming from you. So a lot of times you'll hear me say, a lot of times we pray to God for things that he's already given us.
It's powerful.
We pray for things that God has already given us. And you know what, kings and queens, I'm gonna make it quick. There's a poem, and I know a lot of people have heard it. Some people haven't. It's called "Jesus is Coming to Visit," and I'm gonna paraphrase it real fast. The woman was getting the house ready, and she had 3 visitors who come by the house. Well, after that had happened, she was like, okay, Jesus, you never did come. And then he kind of came to her and said, I'd have been by your house 3 times. I'd have been by there 3 times to come see you. And sometimes we kind of can have what we need come to us, and we just don't have the humility, people, to accept it. I've done it before because, I'm gonna speak on the reality of what we live. We get discouraged so bad sometimes it got us caught up. I just ain't got time to talk to you right now. I'm hurting. I'm going through something. Well, you probably there, with the present for me, with the encouragement that I need at the time of what I'm going through. So, I always believe in, like I said, understanding that we have the greatest gift. One of the greatest gifts God gave us? Woo, I get happy with this. You know what it is? Each other. Each other.
Yes.
God gave us each other.
Man, if we was one person on this earth, we'd be so bored.
Man, what? And we look at it, a fellowship. That's what we always talk about, kings and queens. Fellowship. I'd be so sad. I'd be sad. Nobody here. I'm definitely.
Like, seriously, imagine, okay, we guys, this is God night. So just imagine just be you, your woman, my woman, and we just on this earth by ourselves. Bro, there's nobody, like, how you going to, you're not going to care about a Lamborghini. You're not, man. You're not going to care about no Hummer. You're not going to care about trying to make the NBA or the NFL or can I be this big star. You're not going to care, man, because it's not going to, like, it's not going to really matter because you're going to see the bigger picture. Because there's no one to entertain. There's no one to cheer you on, pat you on the back to make you feel worthy. And I think that's where a lot of our shortcomings come, like when we get sad, because we see what it is. We put a measurement on ourselves. We put these certain standards on ourselves because we measure it up against society. So when we don't measure up with what society say we should be or how we should act, then we feel that we failed. We failed the course. So since we didn't measure up, people look at it as failure. So now it look like you are a failure, and you accept what society said about you instead of saying, okay, I had a hiccup in my life. I went to prison for 13 years. I came home. I didn't sit up there and sit on my couch and say, you know what, woe is me. Woe is me. Woe is me. I did 13 years. Woe is me. No, man. I went out and I got me a job. And it was that simple. I took the initiative, and I went and I applied myself, and I went and I did the most mature adult thing. You know, so I didn't sit and just pray and wake up and just wait for it to come to me. We have a bad misconception of that. We need to start understanding that, just like you said, Truto, earlier, the you factor, it all comes back to you. God created you to be the best version of who you are. You got to know who you are. The fishermen, Jesus changed their identity, but they had to see it within themselves. He said, come on, fellas, I'm going to make you fishermen of men. They had a gift, but they didn't realize how far their gift could take them. See? Because they didn't know. They didn't know who they really were. But when they got when they changed their circle and they got into a new atmosphere, they got into a new circle, now they are bigger and they're much more smarter and they're much more spiritual. They're much more valuable than what they position themselves as. See, they only position themselves as fishermen and that's it. But it took someone else to encourage them to be greater than themselves, and it wasn't always easy.
That's right.
So we have to understand that us as people, when we go through this thing, we feel we're sad, we're so hurt, woe is me. We'll have somebody who been in our position to try to come talk to us and encourage us because they've been in that situation and they might not be exact, but you have to understand that when somebody is talking to you and it's from their heart and they really care for you, take time to listen to the person that really care for you, because you could be missing out on a blessing due to the lack of someone not showing you that special attention. Because a lot of times, unconsciously, we do stuff for attention because we repeat it. I love God, but you always in a rut, though. God is awesome. Yeah, I know He is awesome, but you are always in a rut. Get yourself out that rut. Because you've been praying for a long time about it. God, Truto, I appreciate that, bro, because God did give us each other. We have each other, y'all. If you feel you don't have nobody, we definitely Truto, man, brother. Seriously, man. Like that was definitely on point. We have one another, man. It's a beautiful thing that I can be feeling some type of way, man, and I'm down and I'm hurting but you know what? I have people I can call, man. I can call Truto. I can call Shay. Yes. You know, I can call Kimmy Kim, and if I have these problems, man, I have people who really care for me and love me, and I reach out to these people, and that's that angel that's coming down to give the comfort for Jesus. But we do always have to say, look, I'm going to discredit you because I see you, which is regular. I need this majestic being. I don't want to preach majestic being to y'all. I want you to understand that you are the majestic being. Majestic being. You are the majestic being that the Bible speaks of. Because greater that's in you. Truto, you said it. Yeah. Greater that's in me, that is he that is in the world. So that means you have negative energy and you have positive energy. Whether you want to say that's demonic or that's the good side. Hey, I agree. But they're both are correct. Yes. So this just killed the I don't want to get too caught up in the science. I just want to say this is what it really is. It really is that. So if you put yourself around more positive influences, that doesn't mean that life is not going to do what it's designed to do. And it's just be regular. It ain't like, man, you know what, Truto, this is what people have to understand. It's not like the earth. You just sit here and be like, yo, man, so this is what I'm about to do to you. No. Everyone is just going at their own pace, the way they see the world through their own lenses. And that's it, man. So I want to encourage everyone to position yourself around people that you, even though you might not think they're qualified, then you only keep yourself. Because the Spirit of God, and we saying energy, but it's really the Holy Spirit, y'all. So if you allow the Holy Spirit, you allow the Holy Spirit to really be inside of you, and you are led, then you're going to understand it. That a person really loves you, you're going to listen. Yes. So that's it for me. I know we got to get out of here. Oh, yeah. But Truto, any closing words? That's my closing words. I don't want to take away from your closing words, so my brother, have it.
Well, you know, I say this right here, y'all. Let's get into a habit of looking past the obvious. Let's look past the obvious and really see the trueness of what's behind there. You know, I'm really inspired by this, what we talked about today, because in fact sometimes, and like David was mentioning, you know, we do really have that help that's there, but we're too busy looking at what's obvious and not really looking at what's behind that, the motive. People do really love you. Yes. They really love you. There are people who love you unconditionally. I don't truly believe that anybody is really living in this world without somebody loving them. So look past the obvious, y'all. Open your eyes up to clarity and lean on one another, because that's what we're here for. We are the greatest blessing, each other. Y'all don't forget that. And I love y'all. I had another great time. And, of course, I'm smiling, y'all. Y'all take care. Shay, we miss you, girl, but it was the dudes. We did our thing, y'all.
We did it, Shay. Yes. Welcome. And y'all stay Hey, y'all come back next Sunday, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Please tell a friend, and tell a friend. That's right. Beyond the radio.
How you doing, King?
Yeah. Hey, July 25th, concert in Atlanta. July 25th, Beyond the Production.
I'm frustrated, I can't take it, he make me wanna go boom. I'm tired of seeking, I'm sick and tired, he make me wanna go boom. I clap my hands, stomp my feet, he make me wanna go boom. He make me wanna go, he make me wanna go boom. I'm frustrated, I can't take it, he make me wanna go boom. I'm tired of seeking, I'm sick and tired, he make me wanna go boom. When I clap my hands, stomp my feet, he make me wanna go boom. He make me wanna go, he make me wanna go boom. For real, religion will kill you. I know killers who kill killers and real dealers who will deal with you. Plenty gorilla with six figures, but don't understand till they deal with it. I'm teaching the truth, I had to can be winning. I'm giving the vision with that religion. Conditioned by the system, mentally in prison, and I'll diminish your innocence. Capability beyond limitations, my demonstration is militant. I'm a stone cold gentleman, and I'm colder than they ever been. It hurt me to set you in. My medicine come with the blessing in it. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all go, wait a minute. The statue with limitations on my spirit is never ending, that's why I'm grinning. That's why I handle business, staying optimistic, cause the crooked system is ballistic. Sticking to the mission, cause my position is way bigger than being a Christian.
There's so much hate in my residence, disrespecting my race from the president. America screwed up, she's not celibate. African American is not my heritage.
I'm frustrated, I can't take it, he make me wanna go boom. I'm tired of seeking, I'm sick and tired, he make me wanna go boom. I clap my hands, stomp my feet, he make me wanna go boom. He make me wanna go, he make me wanna go boom. I'm frustrated, I can't take it, he make me wanna go boom. I'm tired of seeking, I'm sick and tired, he make me wanna go boom. When I clap my hands, stomp my feet, he make me wanna go boom. He make me wanna go, he make me wanna go boom.
So why is you faking? You know we ain't playing. See, you was fugazi, just acting crazy. Father come save me. Devil, what you even talking about? Like, you was sent to lie shit about your muscle. Blood brothers together, let the world feel the boom. Yeah, it's easy outside. All I see is the doom. I'm the Jew who is you. Yeah, my swag's to the room. My ghost rider so holy, I let the spirit fill the room. I know that you know. Yeah, I know that you know. Yes, I know that you know, cause I've been told you so. The end of the days is coming, see bodies on flow. Talk about my inflow, yeah, like water I flow. And I pray for you pagans, I give you some more. But you gotta chill though, don't let that tea spill though. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I tell you the truth. Father, please forgive them, for they know what they do. Put their faith in the government, took their eyes off of you.
They put their faith in the government and took their eyes off of you.
I'm frustrated, I can't take it, he make me wanna go boom. I'm tired of seeking, I'm sick and tired, he make me wanna go boom. I clap my hands, stomp my feet, he make me wanna go boom. He make me wanna go, he make me wanna go boom. I'm frustrated, I can't take it, he make me wanna go boom. I'm tired of seeking, I'm sick and tired, he make me wanna